flag. Valentino Rossi crosses the line with an advantage of just over 0.2 of a second as we ride with Marc Marquez down towards turn 1.
Almost identical lap times last time around. Rossi 1:47.359. Marquez slightly slower, 1:47.371. Nothing between the two. 0.2 of a second in time is about 12-13 metres on the track. That's in the second sector where Rossi's been pretty strong. Well, Andrea, you know,
speaking to him?
it was, yeah. It wasn't a very long conversation, was it?
No, it certainly wasn't. Here we go, we're going to have a look at it again.
Really, tell you what, as you say, he was lent over Euler, and it really shot him up into the air, didn't it?
Unfortunately, for Andrea, you know, it's not the first time that was happened this year. She goes back to the turn history of Honda races. Marquez now has closed right up on the rear tyre of Valentino Rossi. Is he close enough to attack coming down the break? He's over turn number 10. Marquez has a look up the inside of Rossi. Marquez takes the lead, a classic block pass. Has he run wide? Yes, he has. Rossi back at the front.
Wow, listen to the crowd. This is what they paid their money to see. Marquez versus Rossi in Barcelona. It does not get any better than this. And they dive down towards turn 13, now under 14 and 15.
This is going to be an incredible final 4 laps. The showdown of showdowns, Rossi versus Marquez. We saw Marquez close up really close coming out of that turn 9. Had a look at the inside of Rossi on the brakes in the turn 10. He's going to try and move by Rossi down the straight. Marquez has got the slip, so he moves up on the outside. Rossi can't hold it, can he? And fire back on the brakes. Right comes Rossi.
Rossi back up the inside of the turn 1. Marquez will flip back across. Rossi brilliant through turn 2 and holds the advantage.
This is like Barcelona 2009 when it was Rossi versus Lorenzo. It's Rossi versus another Spaniard this time around in the shape of Marc Marquez. Nothing between the two over the line, just 700ths of a second. No way through for Marquez this time around at turn number 4.
Through turn 4 they come, then they come down to 5. This difficult left-hander, first gear. Marquez has had problems here. He's lost the front end here and has to push the bike back up. There is 3.5 laps to go.
I think we've got an answer about where Marquez is thinking about the World Championship. He wants the instant glory here in Barcelona. Closes the game right up on Rossi through into turn number 7. This is where he was able to get close to Rossi last time around, coming through this long right-hander turn number 9 onto the back straight. Rossi just gaps Marquez a little bit. Will Marquez be close enough this time around on the brakes into turn number 10? Don't think he will be.
No, I don't think he is this time round. Rossi very, very steady through there. Marquez having to work hard to hang on to that rear wheel. Up through the turn 11 and then turn 12 and now into this new section of the Barcelona circuit.
Well, Marquez is pushing that front of that Repsol Honda really, really hard. You can see the rear tyre hopping and skipping into the braking zone for turn number 10. It's a bit one line through this new chicane section. No way through this turn.
It was one line. It was one line. Who knows?
What about that movie made in Hector Barbara?
That's right. Here we go. Over the line, through turn 16, 3 laps to go. He's close this time round, Marc Marquez. Will he slipstream? What will he do? Here he comes. This is what he did last time round. This time, oh, he's braking very hard indeed. He gets the Honda in there. Marc Marquez leads here in Barcelona. Rossi fights back.
Rossi tries to ride around the outside of Marquez through the second corner. No way through. Marquez holds firm. Rossi, though, close enough to attack at turn number 4. This is where he made a move on Marquez early on in the race. He's definitely close enough. Can Rossi fight back?
Into turn 4 they come. No, Marquez blocks the way through. This fast right-hander down towards turn 5, the left-hander. Rossi, front wheel almost touching the rear wheel of the Repsol Honda. Down into 5 they come.
Marquez holds firm. Rossi not close enough. This is more than 25 points at stake. This is all about pride between Marquez and Valentino Rossi.
This is nothing to do with World Championships. This is between 2 guys who don't get on. 2 guys who want to come out number 1 on the track. They race up towards turn 9. 2.5 laps to go.
This is a favourite overtaking place for Marquez down the end of the back straight. Can Rossi get close enough? He sweeps to the inside line. Rossi, no, he's not having a look up the inside this time around. Closes right up on the back wheel though of Marc Marquez. There's about a metre between them as they peel through turn 11.
Up from on turns 12, grandstands away to their left, going absolutely Formula One chicane.
Marquez, no way through for Rossi on this lap through 40. This is where Marquez had that massive scare on the front end. We're about to start the penultimate lap here in Barcelona. It's Marquez that leads this dramatic Barcelona Grand Prix.
2 to go, down the straight they come, 215 miles an hour. Rossi lines him up beautifully. Rossi up the inside, 46 versus 93. Rossi on the brakes and leads the way into turn 1.
Marquez not close enough to snap straight back through turn number 2. Rossi's really good on that Yamaha through this long turn number 3. Who's kept the grip in those tyres the better? Will it be Rossi? Will it be Marquez? Rossi's pulled out a bit of a gap coming out of turn number 3. They can barely watch in the Yamaha and Honda camps.
Rossi just opens up, prizes open a few precious meters. Marquez riding the wheels off that Honda to stay with him as it comes down towards turn 5. 1.5 laps to go.
Can Rossi make the decisive break on this penultimate lap? He's 0.2 of a second up on Marquez through the first split. He's picked up another 10th in sector 2. Marquez runs wide through turn number 7. Is that a costly mistake for Marquez?
That could have decided the outcome of this race. Up they come through turn 9, onto the back straight. Rossi is opening up the advantage at the front, down at turn 10. I think the race is over.
Oh, it was a massive mistake by Marquez at turn number 7. Here we go. He's in a way too hot. Cost him half a second. Rossi now leads by almost 0.9 of a second. That could be the key move, the pivotal move of this Barcelona battle.
Down through turn 13 they come. Rossi leads the way. His last victory 6 weeks ago at Jerez in Spain, again in Marquez country, into 16. 1 lap to go of this epic battle here, the Mediterranean coast of Spain.
Rossi starts the last lap just over 0.7 of a second clear of Marquez. Can Marquez produce the last lap of his life to win here in front of his home crowd in Barcelona? Or is that crucial mistake at turn number 7 on the last lap going to be the end of his challenge?
Rossi now has this race in his own hands. Rossi up towards turn 4, dip down any moment now towards turn 5. Then there will be half a lap to go. Marquez knows that it's 20 points, but it's also the lead in the World Championship, with Jorge Lorenzo being torpedoed out of the race by Andrea Iannone.
Marquez can come back into victory contention now, then it will be one of the best laps you have ever witnessed, because Valentino Rossi has rode this absolutely brilliantly. Rossi's race to lose now is 1.5 seconds quicker than Marquez. You do feel with that mistake that Marquez made, he's now starting to think about the bigger picture of the World Championship, because Marquez, there is no way in a million years that Valentino Rossi, barring an absolute disaster, is going to give up a 1.5 second lead with just 6 corners of this brilliant Barcelona race to go.
Crowd going absolutely crazy. Rossi up through turn 12, now runs it along the top past the stadium section, past the Valentino Rossi grandstand, down into 13, 14 and 15 coming up. The crowd, every single one of the 100,000 people here, are ready to salute the doctor, the master. The man now makes it 10 race victories here in Barcelona.
Rossi victorious in an epic Barcelona Battle 2016 ahead of Marquez. Dani Pedrosa back on the podium for only the second time this year. Pedrosa finishes second.